Welcome along, fellow time travelers. This time around, we are going to revisit the Biltmore Village in Asheville, North Carolina. I happen to be in the area on July 27th, so I thought I'd give it a whirl and see how things were coming along. Before I bring you on a tour of Biltmore Village to show you how things are looking these days, I thought we would take a quick look at the incredible Grand Bohemian Lodge. I really was upset when this place got destroyed, and I wanted to head back as soon as possible and check it out. As you may know, it's a 104-room luxury hotel right here in Biltmore Village. It opened in 2008 on a site in Biltmore Village that was previously occupied by a gas station. It was designed to harmonize with the village's historic architecture, and as you can see, the hotel features rustic elegance, marble statues, chandeliers, and a beautiful stone fireplace, making it a modern yet complimentary addition. It quickly became a local landmark, drawing visitors for its upscale amenities, and it's got quite a vibrant atmosphere. But sadly, on September 27th of 2024, Hurricane Helene, a Category 4 storm, devastated western North Carolina, flooding Biltmore Village as the Swannanoa River crested at 26.1 feet, with floodwaters reaching 8 feet in the lobby, carrying debris and ruining the interiors. As you can imagine, the hotel closed immediately, joining other local businesses in grappling with the storm's aftermath. The Kessler Collection spearheaded a rapid recovery, employing dozens of workers to restore the property. The effort, completed in just over 7 months, involved rebuilding the lobby, renovating 3 floors of guest rooms, and adding unique touches like a custom secret door to preserve the hotel's aesthetic. About 80% of the original staff, many with ties to the hotel since its opening, returned for the reopening. And so on May 8th, 2025, the Grand Bohemian Lodge reopened with a celebratory champagne toast, symbolizing resilience for both the hotel and Asheville. But while the village continues its broader recovery, with some businesses still rebuilding, actually all of them, you'll see in a few minutes, the hotel's swift restoration highlights its role as a community anchor. The Grand Bohemian's revival underscores Biltmore Village's enduring spirit, blending its historic roots with a commitment to renewal in the face of this horrible adversity. Now I'm going to shut up for a little while and let you check out the rest of this grand lobby, and I will meet you outside where we will pick up on the video that I shot out there. So hang tight, watch a little bit more of this, and then we will continue our journey. It is now July 27th, 2025, so taking a quick walk. I didn't expect to be in Asheville, but I was just with family and friends in a place called the Highlands. A little bit of a trip, and I thought, wow, look at this, we're passing right by. Let's get a quick update while we can. And as you can see, I think everything for the most part is still closed up, which is kind of astonishing considering how quickly they jumped on cleaning the place up right after Hurricane Helene happened. If you watch my old videos, you could see I was here almost immediately after it happened. I zoomed on down here because I'm very familiar with this place. I've been here a million times. The Grand Bohemian Hotel is open as of, I think he said May 31st. That is a beautiful hotel. If you are ever going to come to Asheville, North Carolina, there's plenty of great places to stay, of course. But the Grand Bohemian is the first building you saw when I started shooting this video, and I just went in there, and I'll actually probably show that video at the beginning of this one so you can see the inside. I'm so happy that it's back in order, but wow, look at this. All this time after, and they're still dealing with all these closures. Imagine how much money didn't get made, right? And all the jobs that were lost. What a nightmare. Yeah, it was very difficult. You know, not many people were walking around here. I was one of the few. And they didn't really want anybody around. And there was no place to park. Not easy to find a place to park around here already. But when that was going on, no chance. So I would get dropped off and then run in here, or I would park really quick and just get as much as I could and get back to my car before they towed it or whatever. But yeah, this was all closed off. This is a main drag right here, so they needed to get this open as soon as possible. And so they did that. But as far as the businesses, let's see what we can find. Wow, like a ghost town. I mean, it's Sunday, right? Summertime. This would be a time where people would be shopping, people would be at restaurants. But look at this, you know, and these are legit stores, right? I mean, you've heard of things like this, right? Chico's, Talbot's. I've never been in any stores like these, but you know, I've heard of them. Sotheby's, right? So realtor, because every beautiful town needs 500 realtors. So, but look at these great buildings, right? These beautiful windows. This is the most charming place. It really is. Wow, look at it. It's never, look at the neglect. It's, you know, nobody's fault. You know, I mean, it's not exactly a priority, but under normal circumstances, there wouldn't be all this, the grass, the weeds, and all of that. Look at these great buildings. Everything's boarded up, though. It's amazing they didn't take this American flag down. To be honest with you, it seems like a veteran or somebody by now should have come here. What is this? Eileen's. Come on. Take the flag down. Fold it up properly. Doesn't need to be out like this. It's American flag, for crying out loud. And all the construction, all the dust, all the dirt. But like I said, they've got their priorities. I mean, this place was a disaster. Watch my old videos if you've not seen them. And you can see what this was like. Look at this. Here we are. The Old World Christmas shop. I've been in here so many times. It's a year-round place, right? You know, usually, you know, Target, whatever, Michael's, all these places, they'll go ahead and get their Christmas stuff out. But this place you could go into all year round and buy your Christmas stuff. It's so cute. And look at it, right? It looks like the sort of place that Santa would be like, yeah, you know, there's my Christmas shop. And now, boarded up. Ain't no one getting in there. Not even Santa. Maybe Santa. Santa could probably get in there, right? Santa's got better things to do, but I mean, if Santa wanted to get in, I would assume he could, right? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you think Santa could get in here. He could pull his sleigh up, probably right about here. But charming buildings, right? Honestly. The workers, when they were building the Biltmore estate, they needed places for people to live. And I think, you know, a lot of workers were here, whether they were executives or whatever it was. But, you know, this was right, it is across the street. Japanese maple survived. That's always nice to see. Incredible. How you doing?
Doing my best to support the local economy.
Good idea. Good for you. Have a good day. Okay, so I've been down here plenty of times. If you watch my videos, actually I parked down there once and I walked here as fast as I could. I should see if I could go to my old videos and try to match these up and show you what they look like. Let's see, I parked down there. How adorable is this town though? Have you been here? Are you familiar with Biltmore Village? Yeah, I parked over there by the bank and I walked as fast as I could. Looks like that place might be coming together. Let's see. I'm gonna start over here. Let's see, I would have started, well, yeah, I parked over there, came this way. There was a ton of construction going on. All right, so you got Finch Grocery, cute little building back there. Look at the nice door. This fantastic window. The bicycle's decorative, obviously. Not functional. These were all individually owned, I guess locally owned probably, businesses. I mean, I don't really know the difference between a lot of chains and local places, but you know, I would assume a lot of these are locally owned. As you can imagine how much that hurt them. You know, a place like Talbot's could absorb it, yeah? They could handle a place going under for a year, move their staff around, but what's a local place gonna do? So check this out, right? So you've got this whole business, and maybe upstairs, if it was owned maybe by the owner, craft cannabis and craft beer on tap. See, so if you're coming to Biltmore and you're saying to yourself, let's get the craft cannabis and the craft beer on tap, right? You're showing Cheech and Chong around. Chances are that's not the place to bring them. All right, so let's see. JW Bell, we're open. Welcome back. Good for them. I wonder why this place was able to open as quickly as it did. What else do we have? Now open. Okay, good. I'm happy to be doing this. So JW Bell, I don't know what that is. Looks like men's clothing. So men, if you're in the market for clothing, that would be the place for you. And then you've got this Palm Village, whatever that is. So that looks like women's clothing. Ah, look at this. Oh, they're laying down the flooring. That's great. Oh, look, guys are working here on a Sunday. Good for them. So this is a boutique. Putting that together. All right, I'm going to actually go back the way I came, because this is kind of loud, but let's just take a quick peek. So that's where we left off over there, the Sotheby's. That was as far as I could see. So a place called Soma, whatever that is. Williams Sonoma, I've never heard of that. I have a toaster from them. White Lotus. Okay, so that's how that works. Since 1895, I'm reading a sign without showing you the person in their car. Historic Biltmore Village. We're coming back better than ever. Good for them. I'm happy to see that places coming together. It's going to take a while. Hopefully, maybe by Christmas, I'll come back and see how things are coming along. Look at all this. You can see how the porch was torn apart. Let's see if we can get a peek in there. Anything weird. Flooring's all ripped up. But they're working hard. The flooding was unbelievable, though. I mean, it really went high here and flooded all of these businesses. Dreadful. It seems to me it would be great if more neighborhoods were like this, right? Get this strong sense of community. Look at these white sidewalks, right? Yeah, these porches. People sat outside once upon a time. The neighbor went by, you know, "Hey Ed, how you doing? Sally, oh, like your hair." People knew their neighbors. People had things in common. So that whole building was the old world Christmas shop. Have you ever been there? Right, festive. Please enter through the courtyard. Well, let's walk around and see what they mean by that. Oh wait, no, courtyard's right there. Okay. So, if you wanted to enter that business, so this center part was either part of this, or part of that, or both. How adorable are these buildings? It's not a small, I mean, you know, it's a good sized space, village. It's not the largest neighborhood the world's ever seen. It didn't need to be. But this is how it's coming along. All right, so it's coming along. It's about what I expected, to be honest. I'm glad the hotel got open, though. I think about 8 months it took them to get back in gear. All right, but still, obviously, boarded up. Biltmore drugstore. All right, you guys, so July 27th, 2025. You get an idea now of how Biltmore Village looks today in comparison to how it looked when I was last here. I believe I have a video, because I came here for New Year's Eve, which is kind of a family tradition. Come down here, and so I believe I was last here on New Year's Eve, or maybe December 30th. I don't think I've been here at all this year, but I'll be back and we'll see how it's coming along. Actually, this church, oh, they've got the fence all around it. Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and just walk to the end of the street here. Show you this. It's a beautiful church. And clearly, it's never opened again. Wonder what the status is. Does anybody know the status on the church here in Biltmore Village? Let's see if it says anything. Help rebuild the Cathedral of All Souls. Isn't it beautiful? Guess, do they have to go with private donations? Yeah. Download the app. Okay, so allsoulscathedral.org. Check that out if you want to help with whatever it is that they're doing for that. I love this place. I love places like this. You probably already know that. But I'm very glad, let's end this on a high note, that the Grand Bohemian Hotel is up and running. Come to Asheville. Come here. Spend some money. Support the local businesses. Stay at the Grand Bohemian. Come with friends. Come with family. They really need your help. 8 months they were closed. There's plenty to do in Asheville. Downtown is up and running. No problem there. I've not checked out the Arts District. I don't think I can today. But I'll come back maybe in a month or two and check that out and see how that's coming along. But stay at this beautiful hotel, the Grand Bohemian. It's an awesome place. It's not like, oh, staying at the Marriott, whatever. I mean, this is a real experience to be able to stay in a beautiful, ornate hotel like that. All right, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Check out my sponsor, campfireshop.com. Buy some herbal supplements, teas, and more. That would really help me out a lot. Until next time, I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.